Hey guys, I'm Glitter Valkyrie, and today we're going to pull on the Holiday Handoff banner. There are so many adorable festive units on this banner, and I'm really hoping that we can get some of them today. So we will talk about this banner as we go along, but let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so as you guys can probably tell, my voice is not quite back to normal, and I'm so sorry that it still sounds like this. I am starting to feel better, but unfortunately, I still have this voice. So thank you so much for bearing with me. And I did want to talk about the plans for our summoning for today. We are going to be pulling reds and blues and greens. There's just so much that I want on the banner, but in terms of the characters that I want the most, it's probably a tie between Dorothea and the duo. I love Dorothea as a character, and her Three Hopes design is definitely my favorite of all three of her designs, and this Christmas alt is so incredibly adorable. She also has so much utility as a dancer. I'm very dancer dependent, and I'm really hoping that we can get her. And if it gets to 40 and we don't get anything, I have no idea what we're going to do because I really want to get the duo too. I think that the dynamic between Cordelia and her daughter, it's just so adorable and kind of heartwarming that they're in this attire together, and I absolutely love them. And I also think they're going to be very strong. And so I'm really hoping that we can at least get either them or Dorothea, and then we can spark for the other, or maybe we can get them both and then spark for Black Knight. But we'll just see how this goes. And we will be pulling greens today because I really need to get Special Fighter 4. I'm not really attached to Black Knight as a character. I definitely prefer Zelgius. I'm sorry, spoilers from like several years ago. But Special Fighter 4 is an amazing skill. I think that it would work wonderfully on my Winter Hilda. And so I'm really hoping that we can get a copy of Black Knight too. So that's going to be the plan for pulling. And so we can probably go ahead and answer our viewer questions now. And as always, if I don't get to your question, I am so sorry. I will try to do it in a future one. And if you think of a question you want to ask me, just leave it in the comments with #question, and I will put your question on my list. So our first question today comes from Wyglaf, and they ask, have you tried using Toma as a Burgeon trigger with Nahida and Xingqiu? And what is your favorite book theme in Fae? Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I absolutely adore that art. I'm so excited to see her. Okay, let's check IVs. And she is plus defense, but I love her. I'm just so excited that we're able to get her. And so we might pull some more reds. I really don't know. We'll just see how it goes. But getting back to this very lucky question from Wyglaf, they asked about me using Toma as a Burgeon trigger. So I have played around a little bit with using him as a trigger, but I haven't really done it optimally because I have not taken the Staff of Homa off of him. I know it's really silly, but I pulled that weapon specifically for him, and it just hurts to take it off. And I know that to use him in a Burgeon team optimally, you either need to use like a Dragon's Bane or like a Favonius Lance. But I got that just for him, so it really hurts to take it off. But I have used him a little bit with Nahida and Kokomi, and it's a really fun team. And I really need to use it a little bit more to see how it works. But overall, I'm excited that he finally has a place in the game, and I'll definitely work a little bit more with him with that type of team. And as for your second question about Fae and my favorite book theme, I'd probably say book 4 right now. I just loved all the fairies. I loved the rainbows and like the light fairies and the dark fairies, and I actually liked their villain. And so as of right now, that is my favorite. But I feel like book 7 is definitely going to be a contender. I love Sather, and I love Pigtail Girl, and I love the new villain. And so it's probably too early to say, but I really like that too. But thank you for that very lucky question. Okay, let's see if we can get Black Knight. Okay, smoke. And we get a Rickon. Okay, so let's back out and we will answer another one. And this comes from Hammy. And they ask, how do you feel now that Yayo and I'll Hate Them were finally revealed in the same announcement for Genshin? Oh my gosh, I am so incredibly excited. When I woke up that morning and I saw the announcement, I was just over the moon. Like I knew they were both coming at some point, but for both of them to come this upcoming patch, I cannot wait. I'm counting down the days. Yaya was a character that I've wanted since the beginning, ever since that really early reveal. And I'm so excited that she is Dendro and she's going to be a healer and she is so adorable. And what I'm really hoping is going to happen is that she is going to be an option for like the free 4-star that we get every year in Liyue for the Lantern Rite. I'm not sure if it'll actually happen, but if it does, she is 100% who I'm going to take. I'm really, really excited for her. And Alhaitham is my Sumeru husbando. I love his design. He's so, so handsome. And I cannot wait to get him. I have enough saved up right now for a guarantee for him, but I also want his weapon. So I'm really hoping that we get a little bit of luck when he is released because I have to get him. But thank you for that great question. Okay, let's see if we can get the duo. Okay, 3-star. And we get a May. All right, so let's pull these next greens and we can answer our next question. And this comes from the artist Sylvian. And they ask, what do you think about Resplendent Brave Lucina? Oh my goodness. This was another one where I woke up and I saw the announcement and I was so incredibly excited. I think that her art is absolutely gorgeous. I'm so excited that we're going to get her next. And while I actually love her like base art, I think that it's really, really well done. And I kind of feel conflicted about Brave characters getting new art since like the Brave art was supposed to be new and special. I cannot complain because this art is absolutely gorgeous. And so I'm really excited that she's going to get more stats and I'm going to get a merge because mine does not have that many merges. And I'm just happy about everything about her. So yes, super, super excited. But thank you for that great question. Okay, please be the duo. Okay, smoke. And it's clear. All right, well, I would love to go for merges for my Dorothea. I really think that it's probably the best to focus on the units that we don't have, so hopefully that was not like 3 Dorotheas. So let's go ahead and answer our next question, and this comes from Joshua Batar. And they ask, oh my goodness, Cordelia. Hopefully that's a good sign. But Joshua asked if I'm going to use Fey Connect to submit a unit or look for one for myself. And also, what do I think of the Genius Invocation in Genshin Impact? Okay, so as for your first question, I did have to look up Fey Connect, but I think this is an amazing project. I love it. I don't know if I'm going to submit anything for myself because I'm really not an expert at building units. I usually go for like what's the most expensive for my favorites. But I'm definitely going to look at it for builds for characters that I don't know how to build. I think that it's going to be a great resource, and I'm really excited that people made it. And as for your second question about Genius Invocation, I am addicted to this new mode. Oh my gosh. I never thought that I was going to like it. I was actually not really excited when I heard that it was going to be a thing, but I cannot stop playing it. I don't know what it is, but it's like very laid back, very casual, and just so much fun. And I'm really excited for them to add cards like for Toma and for Child and of course for Nahida and for Alhaitham. And I don't know, it's just a super fun casual mode and I just am always excited to play. But thank you for both of those great questions. Okay, please be the duo. Okay, 3-star. It's Ferdinand von Ayer. Okay, so let's pull this next blue and we will answer another one. And this comes from Lirene. And they ask, as a huge Lucia fan, I know that you're eagerly awaiting for her to join in Fae. So I am wondering, what is your ideal kit for her? Okay, so yes, I am waiting. I feel like I've been waiting for so long for her to get added because I feel like she's a very important character to the Telia series. I love her. I feel like she's so ride or die. She has an amazing design, and I just cannot wait for her to get added. I will take any form of Lucia that we get, but I think that I'd prefer for her to get like the long-haired version. But again, any version of Lucia I would love. And I would love for her to be a speedy sword unit because I feel like that makes the most sense. I feel like she deserves to have a PRF, and I would love for her to have like desperation built in. And I would also love for it to have like a better HP threshold than usual. And maybe some kind of bonus for like being around a flying unit so I could run her with Alencia. And I'd also love for her to get like an attack and speed boosting A skill and attack speed Oath 4 because it's one of my favorite C skills. And for a ride or die character like her, I feel like it just makes sense. And maybe like some sort of B skill like Spurn or Frenzy too. So yeah, that's what I would hope for whenever she gets added. But thank you for that great question. Okay, let's back out and we will answer our next one. And this comes from Paragon Cat. And they ask, what are your thoughts on Pokemon Violet and Scarlet? And are there any new Pokemon designs that you especially love? So I actually started Pokemon Violet a little bit late. I was a little bit late to hop on the train, so I've not actually finished it yet, but I've actually had a lot of fun with it so far. I think that it's definitely a step up from Pokemon Sword and Shield, and I think they did take a lot of good things from Arceus, and it's really been a very positive experience. I will say that the graphics are not good, really, really rough. So I don't know really what happened there, but in spite of that, I've really had a lot of fun with it. I've had a lot of fun with shiny hunting. I've actually gotten a few. I've gotten a shiny Arboliva, and what else did I get? I got a shiny Sneasel, and I got, not Cetitan, but the one before that. I got that one too. So I've gotten a couple of shinies, which was great. And as for my favorite Pokemon that are new, Sprigatito is my #1 choice. I did not let it evolve because I really don't like the evolutionary line, but it is my favorite. And I love Doxbun, and I actually love the Quaxley line. I love its final evolution, even though I don't have it. And I love Lechonk just because the name is amazing. I love using Tinkaton. It's one of my favorites. And I also love Finizen and Arboliva as well. But yeah, I think those are some of my favorites. But thank you for... Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, I am so excited we got him. Thank you, Paragon Cat. That was super, super lucky. And we hit 40, but we have to check IVs. And he is minus speed, but that is Special Fighter 4 for my Hilda. And we have to pull this red while we're here. Hopefully it's Dorothea. Okay, 3-star. And we get a Bantu. All right, so let's back out. And we'll go ahead and spark. And of course, we are going to take the duo. I am so happy that we're able to get all 3. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, that art is so incredibly adorable. I'm so excited that we got them. And we get the thing. All right, so we're going to go ahead and end things here. I got everybody on my wish list, and I am so happy with how this went. And if you are pulling on this banner, I hope that you get every gift that you are wishing for. I'm not sure if I'm going to have another video out before Christmas. I am working on that Barracks tour, but I'm not sure if I'll talk to you guys before then. So if not, I wish you all the happiest of holidays. And as always, thanks so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.